So first of all, my prisoners, the potion I used on you will force you to tell me everything about you. That seems pretty dramatic. Okay. What is your name? Okay, so this is simple. Type a random name. What random name should I put in? Let's put Sean. Hi. Sean. We have a Sean in here. So I lied, Sean. Knowing your name for spells and such is all I really care about. To your cell now. Chop chop. Okay, so we have 3 tunnels. And you want to try number 2 instead? Okay, what do you think the code is for this one? Okay, let's click on hint, see what it tells us. Which comes first? Okay. So what do you think the code is? 104879. Let's see if that works. Okay. Doesn't seem to be this. I did it all wrong. Okay, so what is it? One, 4, 7. 089. Okay, it doesn't seem to work. So I heard 48, 79, 10. Oh, tunnel 2. True. So we completed tunnel 2. Very good. Okay. Want to take a look at tunnel 3? Let's take a look at tunnel 3. Okay, so super nova. Okay, so we completed tunnel 2, completed tunnel 3, tunnel 1. So what's the answer to tunnel 1? Oh, we'll let them figure it out, okay? Okay, so what do you think it is? Do we notice something strange about this paragraph? What's strange? Okay, so we have some gray letters inside. T-O-O-E. Too easy. So we're taking the letters that are a little bit gray. Okay, we need one space like this. And ding, 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 we have completed the 3 puzzles. Okay, so let's take a look now. Yep. Ah, yes, it does still say that. So I think it's because, let's take a look. So 2, easy. Oh, I think there's a bit of a bug, so we'll take a look at that a little bit later. Okay? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's remix it and see why it doesn't work. Yeah, let's look inside. Okay, so let's look inside. So let's take a look and see why maybe it doesn't work. So let's go to the back side and so if I delete this and if I set them all to, okay, ah, there we go. That's how we do it. Okay, so we had 1 too many. Yeah, now try it. So we're gonna preview and we're gonna try it now. Now we know all the answers. 2, easy. This one is what? Who made the story? Supernova. And what was this one? 48. 10. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now the button appears. And yay, we escaped. Oh, there is another page. Oh, and then so it's the last page on Supernova. Okay, so that's how we would need to fix it. So there was a bit of a bug when she coded it. There was 3 what? Yeah, she used 3 ands and that was the problem. We only need 2 ands, not 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our own story. How about that? So we had some suggestions of using anime characters. Okay, do we want a boy or a girl? Type it in the chat if you want a boy or a girl. Okay? Boy or a girl? Are we going for a boy? Girl? Okay, we have 1 boy. I have 2 girls. Okay. Let's pick a girl. What kind of girl do we like? If I type in anime, a princess. Okay, let's look. If I type in princess, does anything happen? Princess. We have Hello Hippo. You like the Snow White one? Let's look at Hello Hippo. Hello Hippo is the artist. The Snow White. Oh wait, the blue one? Alice? Or we want something else? Oh, we even have the blue Alice. Okay, we're gonna go with the blue Alice. She's cute. We used her before. Okay, so what kind of story are we gonna create? What's this girl's name? You don't like her face? You don't like her face. Okay, we'll have her be a happier face. Elisa? Okay, let's give her, I like that, from Geraldine. That's a good name. Elisa Adventure. No more World of Weirdos. We already did that. Okay. Elisa Adventures. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and there we go. What do we think? So let's go ahead and add a new page. And are we going to create like a choose your own adventure, or are we going to create like a quiz, like what we just played, like the escape room with the, you want to do a quiz? Okay. Hi, Brooke, I see your hand raised. Do you have a question? Mm-hmm. Ah. So when you do like on page start, play text effect, it doesn't connect. Like this, it doesn't work on your computer? What computer are you using? Okay, so it's is it a laptop or Chromebook? It's a Chromebook. Are you on Chrome using it then? Like the browser, is it Chrome? And the white triangles don't connect either? Okay, so if you try to use, let's say, let me take a look. So let's say we want to play a text effect, and if we use Alice, it won't connect because Alice is not a text object. So if you try to use animate and you try to connect Alice, you won't be able to connect because Alice is also not an animation object. So you could, that's a good question. So what can you connect Alice to? So what do we want Alice to do? We could fade Alice in. We can move Alice. Yeah, we can make Alice jump, or Alicia, or whatever we called this, Alicia. Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa. Okay. So Alyssa, where's bounce? Do we see bounce? Am I blind? I am somewhat blind. Oh, there we go. I have Alyssa, and so on page start, Alyssa can now, how do I connect the purple? The purple circle goes to the purple circle, and Alyssa can bounce. So, yeah, thank you, Joanne. So I want to preview now. There we go. So some purple circles can't be connected for play text effect mostly, and for animate because those require special objects. But bounce, move, scale, if it just says object, then that means anything can be connected to it. Ishvani, you have a question? What's your question, dear? I'm sorry, dear, I can't really understand your question. Can you repeat it again? Mm-hmm. What do these mean? So functions are our actions. They tell us what action we're going to do. So they tell us to animate. We want our event, which is basically when we're going to run our code. And the last one is going to be objects, which are all the objects on the page. In this case, we don't have any objects on the page. So I want you guys to help me out. So we're going to go ahead and grab Alyssa, and we're going to get her. She's going to be happy. So what's going on with Alyssa? Do we give her a choice? Do we do something, some sort of introduction about who she is? Help me out. She got kidnapped. Do we like this? This start? Alyssa gets kidnapped. I see Izzy's like, no, I don't like it. Do you have an idea, Izzy? What's your idea? That seems... We went from being kidnapped to killed. No, we're not gonna kill Alyssa. No, let's not kill Alyssa. No. Okay, Geraldine. All right, quiet down. So Geraldine says she's going on a walk and finds a glowing rock. Is this glowing rock gonna be a magical rock? Eh. Okay, so I like the idea of the choice, but maybe we don't have a choice of where she dies. Let's have a choice if maybe she gets kidnapped or she finds the glowing rock. What do you think? So let's add some text here. So what were we saying? Once upon a time. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a girl named Alyssa. What kind of girl is she? Can we give me some adjectives to describe Alyssa? Type it in the chat. I think that's the easiest. Okay? What are some adjectives for Alyssa? So we can make this story a little bit better. A schoolgirl, happy, kind. Okay, let's go with a kind girl named Alyssa. What did we say? We wanted to make her walk. She was going on a walk. So she was going on a walk when suddenly she sees a glowing rock. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this white. And we can have maybe like a choice whether or not she picks up the rock or not. What do you think? Do we want to add anything else about Alyssa? Ah. She finds a rock. I kind of like that. Let's find it. Okay, so if she picks up the rock, she gets kidnapped or she gets like transported somewhere. A witch's lair. Okay. Okay. You don't want this rock? Maybe a jewel. We do, but I think it's not called jewel. It might be called gem. Ah. Ah, what color? Okay, I heard a pink and a blue. Type it in the chat which one you want. Go. You have 5 seconds to type in a color. I see a green from Izzy. Pink and red from Brooke. So far we have 2 pinks. I see 1 dark blue. Okay, well, we're gonna go with the pink rock. Seems like pink's the popular answer. Okay. Alright, so it's not really a rock anymore. It's kind of a gem. Yep, what's your question, dear? The colors of the rock or the colors of the text? Ah, so if you want to change the color of the text, you click on the text, and at the very top, you have an A. And if you click on the A, you can change the color of the text. Okay, very good. Okay, so we want to pick up the rock. And let's style this. Do we have a color for the buttons we want? What's our theme for our buttons? What color should our buttons be? Okay, button color. All right, shh. Okay, button colors, type. button colors. Type in the chat, otherwise my ears hurt. Okay. Okay, I see a pink, light blue to match her, gray. Do we have a tiebreaker? Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna go with pink. We're going with pink. Okay. So she picks up the rock, or so I'm gonna copy and paste so we have the same style. And my second one is she continues walking. Okay, so when she picks up the rock, then she fades into a witch's house. Do we like that? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of our choices then, and we're gonna just put this here. Okay. Do we want her to say something? I think if you type Alice, Alice will appear, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, if you type Alice, she'll appear. So if you type... Okay. So, what do we want Alice to say? A-L-I-C-E. A, like this. A. Okay. A-L-I-C-E. Okay. Izzy, do you have a question? Okay, so my next question for you guys in the chat is, what does Alice say? Yes, Izzy? Yep. How do you make the choices? The buttons that we used? So they're in the widgets tab here, widgets, and then you could get the buttons, and then you could grab the buttons, and then you can style the buttons and make them different colors, change the text, etc. Okay. I think it's GEM. Or is it JEM? Ah, never mind. It's JEM. I can't spell gem. I spelled it wrong. JEM, I think. I think gem is spelled JEM. Maybe. I thought it was GEM. Is it GEM? I thought it was GEM. GEM. Ah. It's G. It's GEM. It's GEM. Okay. Okay, so I was right the first time. Oh, this looks cool. Or, oh, what a pretty gem. Okay, I want to change the font. Okay, so our objective on this page is we want to click on the pink gem and then get transported to a different page, right? And here we can, I don't know. There we go. Looks kind of creepy. We get stuck on this page. So how do I code it? I need you guys to help me. We're going to start with the very basic, and we're going to use what event. So what are we doing? We have a pink gem, and what are we going to, when do we want the code to run? What do we want to do to the gem? Do we want to drag the gem to Alice? Do we want to click on the gem? So maybe you want to drag the gem to Alice. No, you would have to drag it, or we can make it go to Alice by itself after maybe we click on it. Okay, so let's do click. We're going to use click. And we're going to use actually click once because we want this to only, the functions to only run one time. The code should only run one time. Yes? Okay. All right, so we're going to click on the gem. And then I heard someone say they want to move. So we want to animate the gem and make it go to Alice. And then have Alice maybe disappear. What do you think? Okay, so let's try that. So if we want to move the gem to Alice, I'm going to drag my gem. And do we want the gem to come here? Yeah. So what's X? X is 858 and all right, so remember those numbers. What was X? Yep, and what was Y? Oh. 81? Okay. And we... Okay, and Joanne has already... I'm going too fast. Okay. So, to connect my blocks together, how do I do that? Hold on, wait. The white triangle to the white triangle. Yep. On click once, and what am I moving? I'm gonna move my gem. Yep, very good. Okay, so let's preview and see what happens. So I'm gonna click on the gem. Oh, it's going to the wrong place. So where was it? 346. 346. 346. Okay. So we had the wrong X and Y. So I'm going to preview. And there we go. So now it appears. Now she gets kidnapped. Let's not be violent in our story, okay? No violence. So if you want to find the numbers you want to move, you just move the object to where you want to move it to. So I moved it to 858 and 346. What was the Y? 346. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to make Alice and the jewel and the speech bubble, I want all of it to disappear. Okay, so in order to disappear, I can use the fade out. I can also use hide if I want, but I like fade out. So fade out, I'm going to use the fade, and then I'm going to select fade. You want to do the hide? It does the same thing. It does the same thing. Okay, so if we want to do hide, we can do hide. It's kind of cuter. Okay, so someone want to take over my mouse and help me code? Who wants to help me code? Joanne, you want to help me? Okay, I'm going to give you my mouse. Okay, you have my mouse now. Yep, you can control my screen now. I have my hands here. Can you move the mouse? There we go. So you want to fade. Oh, I already have everything on the page. I have everything. Okay, so you're just going to connect the blocks together. Oh, from the move to point. No problem. Okay, so what do we connect? Yep. Okay, so for those of you who are still who are ahead, type in the chat what we want to happen on the third page when we enter the witch's lair. Okay? What are some of your ideas? Okay, now preview. All right, so we have to click on it. And then we're in the third page. Okay? Give me my mouse back. Ah. There we go. Okay, so we did some animation. Now, do we have any ideas about what to put? Okay, Ishivani says, where am I? There we go. There we go. Her eyes are now open. And she's gonna say, it's so creepy. Okay. And then what happens? Do we want an evil witch? Okay, so we're gonna grab a witch. So for those... This one? Okay, so I'm gonna flip her over, and if I want to flip it, I click on the button up here and it flips it. You're one of my prisoners now? Ah, that's a good question. So people in chat also, what? So where does the witch take her? Or maybe she makes Alyssa do something. My prisoner now. Okay, we're gonna add a creepy sound. I like that. How do you spell witch? So if you want to spell witch, it's W-I-T-C-H. That's a bit too cute. I don't know. Okay, I'm playing around with the font too much. I need to stop. Okay, you're my prisoner now. All right, creepy sound time. Let's find a creepy sound. Okay, let's look for Spookville, maybe. What about this one? You're like... The ghost. We like this one? Okay, I'm going to press add. Okay. Okay, so how do I code it then? Can someone help me? Brooke, can I give you my mouse, Brooke? No, I can't. Talk to me, Brooke. If you're on a Chromebook, I can't give you a mouse control, so you have to talk to me, unfortunately. Okay, so if you want to add the music, you go to sounds, and did I add it? Yeah, so you go to sounds and you just press the plus sign. Like this. So I don't remember which one we added. It was Ghost. And we... Okay, so on page start, then we want to play the music. Play music, play music. Where is it? There it is, play music. So how do I connect it? Okay, triangle the triangle, and then what do I have to do? Yeah, so I already clicked it, but I have to select it now. So it says select the music, and we have to select it. And then we can make it quieter or louder if we want. So if we have like background, like voices, if we talk, we can also play the music in the back, you know? Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm in the event graph. For the animate one? Yeah, so with animate, you need to make sure you connect it to an animation object. So let's say I have my girl, and then if I have an animation object, then when I connect it, I need to first connect it and then I'll have the settings. Okay? And I'll do a laugh. Yeah, but it doesn't match our story anymore, so we're gonna get rid of it. Yeah. Okay, so what happens? I had a thing from Izzy that says you can only escape if you solve the puzzle. So that idea, you like that idea from Izzy? So maybe where do we get trapped? Do we get trapped in a kitchen? Okay, we're gonna get her stuck in. Ah, the recipes. Okay, what do you think about this? This could be the recipe book. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we need Alyssa. Yep. Your music doesn't play? Did you select the music on the event graph side? You have to select it. So it's here, you have to click and you have to select the music you want to play. Okay, great. Okay, so let's add some text, some narration so we know what's going on. So, what do we say? Alyssa gets thrown. Ah. The trash. No, we're not gonna throw Alyssa in the trash. No. Okay, we're throwing her in the kitchen. Oh, sorry. Someone was saying something. Alyssa gets thrown in the kitchen. She tries to read the recipe book. But she can't understand anything. Okay, so I'm going to make it a little smaller so we can actually read everything. Okay, so she can't understand anything. She thinks there might be a clue on how to escape. Okay. The witch's lair. Okay. Oh. The recipe should have what? Ah. Ah, she has to get a mirror to understand it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so alright, so let's see if we can find a mirror. Oh, we have a mirror here. It's more like a window. Okay, let's see if we have a better mirror. Mirror. How come some of these are not appearing? There we go. This one? Okay. I don't know where we can put it. Like that. Okay. Okay, so in order to do backward letters, I have to actually make this an image and then upload it. So how about instead we do something like this is like a magic mirror and we can spell everything backwards. So cat can be like TAC, for example. What do you think about that? Okay, so what's our message that we're going to put in here? And bread before I come back at 6 o'clock. Is that how I spell it? Okay, we're gonna do 6. Okay, so if this is our message, cook pasta and bread before I come back at 6. If we want to turn it backwards, let's see how we can do that. So, how do you... what's the easier way? It's okay. I got it. O-E-R-O-F-E-B-D. Okay. D-N-A-A-T-S-A-P-K-O-O-C. Okay, I think I got it. That looks absolutely correct. So I'm going to get rid of this now. All right, so now, okay. Or how about you can actually make it so we can ask the reader what they have to cook. So then you can have a right answer if you can figure out this code. So I'm going to ask a question. What do you cook for the witch? Okay. Okay, so we want to animate the mirror to go next to Alice. We can do that. Ah. So we want to rotate it and then move it. Okay, so we'll try that. Okay. Ah, I liked that one. Very, very good choice. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have cooked pasta and bread. Cook eyeballs and worms. Okay, what's the last choice? Let's have 3 choices. Okay, hold on. Ishvani has a question. Shh. Put it in the chat if you have any other suggestions for the last one, okay? Ishvani, what's your question, dear? The book? I think I searched... I think it was when I searched witch. It was when I searched witch. It was here for some reason. Brains and guts. Okay, any other suggestions? Maybe something a little bit less exotic. Lizard tails and frog eyes. Oh, that's a... We want to change this message. But that's what we put here. This is what they're supposed to cook. If we change this, we have to change what we put on page 4. Okay, so we can, but we're running out of time. So let's pick the last one. We can change it next time. So well, we have chicken and brains. Okay, we'll do that. Chicken, cook, chicken, and brains. Okay, there we go. Okay, so basically what can happen then is we can have different endings. So if we cook pasta and bread, the witch can be happy. If we cook eyeballs and worms, or if we cook chicken and brains, it can have a different ending or go to a different page. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just do 2 choices for now. So, okay, cook eyeballs and what was it? Eyeballs and worms. And the last one was, we can add a last one. Yeah, what's your suggestion? Brains and fingers. Okay, sure. Finger and brains. How are you supposed to get the fingers from the witch in the first place if we're cooking the fingers from the witch? She's not even in the room with you. How are you supposed to get her fingers? No. I don't like this. No, this is not. This is too violent. This. Okay, all of you guys are violent little children. No. No is a no. Next thing you know, your parents are going to be coming after me and saying that I'm having you guys write all sorts of violent stories. No. I do not approve of this. No is no. Okay, so how do I code it? No, how do I code it? Okay. Hold on. Letitia, can you help me out? Okay, hold on. So, Tatiana? Okay. Wait. Oh, you hold on. Let's have Izzy talk. Izzy hasn't talked that much, okay? Izzy, help me out. This one? Yep, and then I need to do what? Page 6. Okay. So let's move these around, and we're going to do the same exact thing for the other ones. The only difference is what page we go to. So this one is page 7, and this one is page 8. And so the last thing we want to do is we want to make sure we want to lock the page so that, because we want to make sure the reader has to choose one, because otherwise this is what happens. Like I'm here and I can like move. Yeah, we don't want that to happen, right? We want to lock the navigation. So this is how we lock it. Exactly. We want to make sure. Exactly. So that's why we want to lock the navigation. We want to make sure we force the reader to choose. Okay. Okay, so our hour is pretty much up. Do we have any questions at this time? Brooke, yes. So you just go to the button and then you grab a button and you add it to the page. And we customized our button, but so we coded it so that when we click on the button, we're going to go to a different page. So when I go to the preview, when I click on cook pasta and bread, I'm going to teleport and go to page 6, which is cook pasta and bread. And if I click on cook finger and brains, it will teleport to the page where it's cook fingers and brains. Does that help? You could take a look at the code here. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Does someone understand a little bit better? So you could just click on it and then it will do whatever code you tell it to do. So you can use buttons for that, but you can also, hold on 1 second, Shivani. So you can use the buttons for it. But like, let's say I add this button here. I haven't coded anything. So when I click on the button, nothing will happen. I have to code it to do something. So we used go to page. We use go to page. So it's functions and it's underneath rotate right here. And this will bring you to a different page. It's Okay, 1 second. So the choice is, as long as you have a button, you can choose to click it or not, okay? And if you click it, then something can happen. In this case, we are going to a different page. So if I don't click on anything, I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere because I coded it so that I am stuck. I use the lock navigation. So in our case, we make the choice using buttons, but in some other cases, you might want to use images and you might have to be like, oh, you have to click on an image in order to go to a different page, for example. Yeah, so we can do that. So we can do something like this, or we can do something like get bread. Yep, we can add the pasta and bread on page 6, like so, and we can make her happy. So, does that help a little bit, Brooke? Or you're still confused? Okay, Hold on. Ishvani had a question next. What's your question, dear? Oh, you want to make it pink? So you go here to the top and there's a little paint bucket. You click on that and you can change the color. Great question. All right, who was the other person that had a question? No, so I will put up another registration for next month. And then you guys can sign up for next month. It'll be the same time. So we can continue this story or we could do something else. Up to you guys. Yeah, we can finish this story. Oh, your mom has a baby? Oh, congratulations. Is it a boy or a girl? Boy. Aw, how cute.